What's going on, guys? Today I bring you the update on Floki Inu. It's gonna be so exciting. With that being said, I'm of course the most open-minded investor / NFT artist on YouTube with a diverse appetite for risky asset classes ranging between shopping centers and shitcoins, but not government bonds, creating contact-led, family-friendly, cookie-accepting, cat-free, technical specialized tutorials and guidelines to harness the generational wealth transfer found in crypto trends. And last, as a believer of Jesus Christ and a fan of Gary and an extremely well-educated and multilingual Korean opera with hair naturally curly than the average Asian male and highly coveted by many moms with daughters, also known as Hando Kim. Let's go! So we've got Floki now trading on BitGlobal, which is previously Bithumb. Bithumb is such a big exchange. So I'm really glad that it's made its way onto it. And there's some rewards that's coming out. Of course, why wouldn't we expect it? Because that's what exchanges like to do. We'll give you money, so come trade on my platform. Let's freaking go, boys. Yeah, we're just gonna spray money out so we can just get trading. So Bithumb is doing that. BitGlobal, obviously. Bithumb, I think, is a Korean exchange as well. You get the Koreans on it, freaking this game over, guys. So really, really good sign to see. And this was what? About, this was December 27th. So today's update, literally 5:44 p.m. It's 11:58 p.m. right now. This has launched into another exchange. So it's really exciting to see that exchange listings come in. The more and more we see, the better it'll be, the more money that will actually enter into the markets. And that is what we want to see for Floki Inu, for it to go to the freaking moon. And that being said, we got 380,000 holders strong. For the Viking army, the Floki Inu is only increasing with holders, and that is a really, really encouraging thing to see, guys. That being said, there is going to be a Valhalla AMA that comes in at 3:30 a.m. tomorrow, which I'm not going to be awake for because I try not to stay awake until that late. Although sometimes I do, but that will be a really exciting AMA to actually get behind. Maybe I'll see some of the highlights from there and have the pleasure and honor to update you all on some of the really, really exciting stuff for Valhalla. And Valhalla, of course, if you don't know, is the Metaverse and play to earn sort of NFT gaming space that Floki Inu is going to launch. And apparently Mr. B, the Viking, is part of the development team, and he reckons it's going to be the biggest Metaverse coin that has ever existed on cryptocurrency market, which is a fantastic goal to have. Right. And of course, that being said, if you want to, I think you should go and find out about Valhalla. So this is a video that I updated about 8 days ago. And this has all the information that you need to know about the Valhalla update. So make sure you go and suss that out, because that's going to teach you a lot about what Valhalla is. Although I don't think it's going to teach you as much as the AMA does. I hope the AMA does come out and it's going to be better. So go and watch this video. And what you're going to do is, once you watch this video, right, you're going to come to this button right here. So you're going to scroll down to Bitcoin. Right. You're going to scroll down, watch all the analysis and stuff. You're going to scroll down, and then you're going to press subscribe. I think there's going to be a subscribe button somewhere here, but you're just going to press subscribe. And you're going to also press like, because you love being here and you love making money with Floki Inu and cryptocurrency in general, right? So you have to do it, okay? So that being said, really, really excited for this AMA. Make sure you guys watch it as well. Leave a comment down below on what you find really interesting. Share it with me so that I can, cover it as well in the future videos too. So that being said, look, sign a petition for Coinbase, right? It listed on Bithumb. Well, you know what? The ultimate goal is to be listed on Coinbase, because when it does, we're going to go to the freaking moon, baby. And so let's have a look at this link here. Obviously, we're targeted as 35,000, 34,756. Another thing that I'm going to give you guys, this is homework, sorry. This channel is a channel that gives homeworks, okay? So if Floki Inu to be listed on Coinbase, freaking sign in. I'm going to write my name down, okay? That's what it is. Boom. I just signed it. That's how easy it is. Just put it all in and it's all done, okay? Complete your support, promote it. I'll just share instead. I'm kind of sharing, There we go. Great choice. Sharing leads to way more. Tweet to your followers. Yes, I will tweet it. Why not? Here we go. Yeah, Floki channel. Let's go tweet this baby. Let's go. Right? And there you have it. That's basically it. I've basically tweeted my support. Life goes on. And let's go have a look at this, guys. The Viking, Plan B, Mr. B, not Plan B. Plan B is that other guy with a crazy S2F model, which is just taking a bit of its time to actually get there, but it'll get there. But anyway, this is the Viking. Fun fact, Floki pool on Inverse Finance now has a total value locked of $60 million, guys. That's a really, really encouraging sign. And that being said, Floki price today is 13, whatever that thing is, $0.00013. Yeah, not cents, dollars, right? Because this is in dollars, right? And of course, we're going to have a deep dive into the actual price action for Floki, guys. And what did I say? I told you to buy in this region here, right? And that was the bottom. And look at the price right now. And I said the lowest it'll get to was about 10 or maybe 11 cents. It did break down to 12, and I was a little bit worried, but it did make a good recovery alongside cryptocurrency market as a whole, which is, obviously we're looking at Bitcoin. Not to mention that drop right there was actually deep into the RSI zones. As you know, if we bought at these RSI zones, then we've made some good money there as well. So if you're trading on RSI, you can actually make some pretty good returns on and pretty good win ratio. Of course, you're not going to win every single trade, but those are some better technical levels that you can work with. And that being said, we are looking at a potential support forming on a sort of an ascending sort of level. And I think we'll see some value around these levels as well. Not to mention, it may go down to the 12 cent mark, 12, whatever that number is, the 12 number mark, to do some retesting of any further supports that may form as we experience some pretty bullish sentiment across the board. If you want to see how bullish we are on the cryptocurrency market, go check out the video. But I'll do a quick summary on Bitcoin in general. As you can see, the Bitcoin bull cycles are obviously expanding at the moment since about 2012, right? Which is back then. We're seeing that the actual moon cycles are taking a bit longer and longer to do, right? And so that being said, I think that the top of Bitcoin will come in around about the second quarter of 2023, right? So that being said, that's about $130,000 in Bitcoin in that 2023 mark. And I think that's one of the more reasonable. We do see some expectations of the market top occurring as early as the middle of 2022 and as late as the middle of 2023 as well. So I'd like to put it sort of in the spring, US spring and Australia autumn of around about that 2023, where I think Bitcoin will top out at around about that 130, maybe just at least well past $100,000 at least. So that's sort of what the market sentiment is right now. Of course, I can be wrong, but we're looking at a pretty macroeconomic scale. These charts are obviously on a weekly level as well. So when you actually zoom out on your charts, it's actually harder and harder to be wrong as well. So that being said, we're climbing nicely, as you can see, just on the RSI, rising RSI bottoms as well. So that being said, now is actually not a bad time to get in. That was actually bottomed on Floki in I think about a few days ago. I think it was about about a week ago, where it did dip down to that about 10 mark as well. So that being said, guys, I think we're on a pretty good trajectory for Floki Inu. Always do your own research, and if you haven't done so, make sure you go check out my channel and actually watch the latest updates on the Floki videos. I like to update you guys on Floki because I think those meme coins are going to bounce hard when Bitcoin does really well. We want to make money on this channel, so even being analytical over a particular coin and sticking to its use case, whilst a fantastic strategy, it's not always the most logical strategy, I believe, because the ultimate goal is to make money with cryptocurrency and the investments that you make. And if that was the case, then we need to be making sure that we're investing into cryptocurrencies that are, that are going to actually make us money. They're going to give us the good returns, right? That being said, obviously, when we look at Floki and the marketing that it does, it's going to be setting itself into a course where it's going to move in the future as and when Bitcoin does. And Bitcoin goes up like by 2 units, going to go up by 10 units, right? That's how volatile it's going to be. And that's a risk that we want to play with, because we don't want to invest, $1,000 into Bitcoin, it goes up to 100K and you make $2,000 and you're still freaking poor. I'd rather do it, with cryptocurrencies like Floki so that there's a bit more volatility, because I'm obviously investing smaller amounts of money. So I need larger volatility to actually then make sense of the risk that I'm taking with it as well. So that being said, guys, I think there's a lot of potential for Floki, even day trade. If you want to just chop in and out of the market, right, on the fluctuations that it's making. I know these movements seem small, but they're a lot greater than what Bitcoin is doing right now. So these are obviously good ways to enter into as well. Of course, if you want to watch all of my other good use case cryptocurrencies as well, those are good ways to diversify your portfolio as well. But that being said, Floki is a very, very promising coin, guys. I sure as hell think it is. And if you actually watch all the previous videos that I've done on Floki and the marketing that it does, you will be very much impressed. And with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you haven't done so, make sure you go mint a DRNA, deoxyribonucleic acid NFT right now today. And of course, if you haven't done so, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and get notification about all that good stuff. And I will see you again when Floki hits $500. No, I'm just kidding. We can maybe aim for see you later. Bye-bye.